with the creation of Football 360, is that what is the, I guess, the key goal that you envisioning, and where you see Football 360 taking football coverage in Australia?
Mm, that's a fantastic question. And a key part of what our journey was this year was articulating a lot of this because often when you spoke to people and we talked to investors, we talked to people in the business world, they said, what do you mean football coverage has died in the country? What do you mean football coverage has disappeared? When you speak to people in the UK, socially, I go, it's very hard to explain this to you, but there's very little coverage of football in Australia. I think it wasn't always the case. I go back 10 years and, when I was editor of Fox Sports, I had, the full army of News Corp journalists in my stable, one in each state. I had an entire team of Fox Sports pundits. I had an entire team of Fox Sports talent. I had a team of digital journalists and I had Garby over in the UK. And that was just one outlet within the ecosystem. You had the World Game, as you mentioned, which was the genuine custodian for football. And you had Fairfax covering it, with the late Mike Cockerell and Michael Lynch. There was a proper football news cycle, proper discourse, proper dialogue, great box office around it. It was fantastic. Look, separate discussion. We can talk about it if not. I've got whatever reason the industry got to the point that it is where it is now. Football coverage in Australia is not acceptable for the level of interest there is in the sport, for the passion there is in the sport, for the amount of participants there are in the sport. It doesn't make sense.